Okay, let's start. Welcome viewers. Today we will see a presentation of my upcoming project, Chemical System Analysis Dashboard, based on Python and Excel. Hope you enjoyed to view it and give us the comments and other things, whatever you think it's good for us. Let's begin. So first we have to go to our file section where we stored the project. Here I actually stored the project, and to run this thing we have to go console, and there I have to type this thing. Please view it carefully. This area, python 3 manage.py run server, this thing. Okay, when it's been actually activated, you observe a running server is being shown here. Okay, and if I go downwards, one second, you will see these things has been actually activated. After that, what we have to do, we have to type, let me just minimize this thing. We have to type the content localhost 80 is my port number and the site name. This one is actually, sorry for this, this is my different type of graphs. This one is my sensitivity graph, this one is actually temperature graph, and this one is EOE graph. Here you can see different types of values also. I can change my color, that will be prominent for us. Maybe this one is good. This value, this value, and this value. Okay, basis on that we actually try to find out our compositions. Now first, as I said, it has been based on Excel data, and Excel has been coming from here. This is a sample Excel data from where we start our different type of experiment, because my customer told me that they're in their system, they are creating a live server system, and we don't have to authorize to actually temper anything of the given value. So what we only can do is creating a replica using our programming, creating a replica of an Excel sheet. From there we can actually do the changes. This data continuously change whenever live server is attached with it. Okay, so you can see different kinds of fields are being mentioned here. Alright, let's see the variation a little bit so that we can get a good idea regarding that. Wait a second, I think I have to go to this Excel sheet data, then move this a little bit upwards. Alright, now let's again start the next informations. Now Okay, suppose if you observe closely, this 95.0 is been actually showing here. Okay, this 30.0 is actually this value, and this 12.15 is actually this value. All right, so and this is the respectively others value which has been shown here. All right, so if I change these values variations, whether the dashboard is able to change it properly or not, that's our first concern. So let's do it. Erase the content, minimize. Okay, we have sample data like this. I have few sample data like this. I copy it and then place this thing in the above place. Now if you watch closely, this is 95.0, this is 95, 30 and 12.5. After changing this value, it becomes 36.5, 84, 12.3. okay, if I look closely, this value is totally different from this value, right? This one also different from this value, and this is also different from this value. So whenever I refresh the page, whether it has been actually automatically changed and place the content properly or not, that's my first goal. So let's do it. Let's minimize this thing and refresh the content. If you observe carefully, what is my prospect? All right, oh, I didn't save it, sorry, it's my fault. Now I save it and then data has been changed. If I compare those two things, let me see. This is 36.5 and it is actually showing this value. This is also been shown properly, and this is also is correct. And if you see the patterns a little bit, the variation has been actually changed from the previous one. So it actually changed due whenever the live data is been provided into the Excel sheet, and that only can happen if we have the original system in or the in the chemical factory. Okay, the next thing which I am going to show you is the related data. This is different type of related data, and we can see the current scenario. This is the before current scenario, and after 24 hours what is the difference we get here. Okay, these things is actually main component, and depending on current scenario and previous scenario we got the delay. Okay, this has been actually the difference of 24 hours. As like this, things are the same, and we will actually observe this properly. If we see again our graph, here we have few values like this one, 22.93. let me draw your attention. This one 23.93, like this, and this is the difference because we have the second value 32.56. all right, so this is the difference, and as it goes on the respective values been shown. Suddenly if I change any value, our requirement, okay, let's see what happened. Okay, let's do it. I change the value from 23.95 to 35.92, and this one is 12.56. okay, next one is I am giving 20.6, and the third value is considerably little bit higher, 82.5. let's see whether it able to change the difference into the dashboard or not. You will see that the value of 30.92 is been actually showing here, as well as 12.56. the difference is 23.4. it automatically generated, and this is the second one. You can look closely and the difference has been shown here automatically. We don't have to worry about the difference. Whenever the values come, it automatically change its calculation. Now let's move on to the third one. One second. There's varieties of things here. This is quite similar like this one. This is another carbon C2 and other temperature related configurations, so we don't have to worry about that thing. Also we have this one. This is temperature relations, means whenever the temperature increases, this tube will display the values. If I place the cursor here, we can get the result also. Alright, so this variation suggests us that how much percentage of work has been done. This has been actually monitored through the developer or the main system analysis who is doing this, and we probably get all the values in a single page, and from that we can decide whether the project is been going properly or not. This is the variations of different configurations, and this is the name of the things which has been showing here. Alright, next. This is the another one which is actually giving us the current scenario of these prospects. Means if the variation goes under one position, it gives us this comment. Okay, if it is in second position, it gives us this comment based on our variations around 0 to 25, the first one, the 25 to 50, the second one, the 50 to 75, third one, and the last one is 75 to 100. Okay, so whenever we got the first composition, it shows this comment. Second composition, it shows this comment. Third composition, this shows this comment, and fourth composition, it shows this comment. If I check it a little bit, the third is actually this bar is showing us 75.0. so obviously it is placed in third position. So this is the current status of the project. Let's change it and find whether it's able to change its place or not. Let's again move to the Excel sheet, and here 1 second. Yeah, let's go to the last portion. This is 75. Let's move it to 32.5. okay, let's see what variation it will shows. After refreshing it, you observe that it's actually changing the place from 1 second, changing its place from here to here. Okay, means it is moving towards this direction. And simultaneously, first this is showing in the first priority, this is now the current scenario. We can get the current scenario. Okay, this is current status. If I move it little bit higher or lower, simultaneously it work and move the place and also display the current value of it. This is 32.5, which is the customer's requirement. It's been actually showing here. Okay, these detections help us to guide what will be the projected decision that the operator should follow or even maintain. So these are the things which we actually created for our clients, and probably you understand a little bit about this dashboard. So if you have anything to say or discuss, please visit our site or even contact us. We will surely create or even help you, assist you about that. Okay, thank you.